my beautiful people. Welcome back to another nighttime pouring episode. We just did a beautiful ring pour with my Prussian blue and my antique copper and the gold and the pearl, and it was so pretty. And I have a little bit of paint left, and I want to do a straight pour for you now because I really love to see the difference between how a straight pour comes out and how a ring pour comes out. So this is another 20 by 20. I have taped the back and put the push pins in, and I have painted my sides and edges with my Paynes Grey, so they're going to be nice and dark. So hopefully this is going to be kind of galactic. This is that Goldens Paynes Grey. Everything is mixed with mix pour tonight. You can get your own mix from emailing Krista at krista8974@gmail.com. This is still fairly thick. I did thin it out just a tiny bit. After the last pour, we kept that one thicker because it was a ring pour and we wanted to keep the shape of the lines. But this one I want to do a straight pour, so I want a little bit more blending, so we've thinned this one out just a little bit. I have not thinned out the antique copper from Folk Art Treasure Gold because it's not as thick as the Goldens to begin with. And this is such a beautiful color, with this purple and the color shifty with the copper, just amazing. Okay, and we have our DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in 24 karat gold, which is becoming harder to find than real gold. A lot harder to find, actually. And last but not least, we have Goldens Iridescent Pearl Fine, which is just dreamy. This is like marshmallow fluff. So, okay, let's get started. We're going to layer a 16-ounce cup. That's a 20 by 20. We need 16 ounces of paint. Okay, so I'm going to put a nice big healthy layer of the Paynes Grey in the bottom. What do you think, HOA? Dirty pour or straight pour? Let's do it. Dirty pour?
Let's go straight. Your galaxy style. Now let's do a dirty pour.
I don't even want to do a dirty pour. We haven't done it in a long time.
You're a dirty girl.
And I really love the way that the antique copper is blending from up high. We're going to go into the Paynes Grey. We're going to add a shot of white, the pearl. We're going to add some gold from up high because we want it to sink. I'm going to come back to the Paynes Grey again. And back to the antique copper. Another shot of pearl. And one more shot of gold. Of course, that lid on top. Okay. So we're going to take our gold and we're going to pour a puddle in the center to pour into. Kind of a bigger puddle this time. Okay. Give that a second to just level itself out. So everything is mixed only with mix and water and paint tonight. There's no Floetrol or anything else in my paint. There's no silicone in my paint. All right. I think I'm going to put a little bit more of the Prussian blue on, of the Paynes Grey on top of that. Okay, now we feel good. All right. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Laissez les bon temps rouler.
Let the good times roll, baby. Here we go. I'm gonna just put a little twist in this. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty in there. Okay, that's looking pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I like that a lot. Okay, we're gonna go around this with the rest of my Paynes Grey. Actually, I'm gonna thin it out just a smidge. Just a smidge. Maybe a teaspoon of water. And there's probably 5 or 6 ounces of paint left in there. Okay, I'm going to go around this now. And the function of this is so that our paint doesn't roll over itself. A little bit on the corners. And that's the same color that I painted on the sides and edges, so that's good. That's the Paynes Grey. Good. I'm just making sure this lip is covered. Okay. All right. Okay, let's torch this real quick. Wow, that's so pretty. Okay. I really like to keep the integrity of that design because I think it's really, really pretty. So we're going to kind of go in a circle again. And stretch this out a bit. I'm gonna hang off to that corner. Okay. I'm gonna take this back down and towards the center. I think we're going to lose this wiggly bit down there at the bottom. Oh, this is so shitty. Take a minute, go over there.
Patience, Iago. Patience.
I probably could have left that corner negative space, but take this back down towards the center. I love what's happening in here. I really like this. That's really neat. So I do have these two corners. I think I'm just gonna leave them though, because I like the negative space and I like that gold that's on there. I'm gonna change that. Let's take this down a little bit more. What do you think, HOA?
I think it's awesome.
I really like what that Paynes Grey does with the pearl. It's so pretty, and the gold and that antique copper is gorgeous. I wet my hands off. I'll show you which part that I like the most. There's a little right in here where the purple blends. The Paynes Grey blends with that antique copper and gives us the darker violet. It's so pretty. I love the pearl. I like what those fingerlings did with all those beautiful lines. That's really, really cool. Okay, so on these two edges that we didn't go off the corner, I'm just gonna get a little bit of paint on my stick and just kind of go over it and go over the edge with it. Make sure there's not too much on there, and make sure it's all covered. And we did paint the sides and edges first too, so I'm not worried about them. There's not much paint in here. Pretty good. Okay, let's give this another torch. Did I torch it yet?
I don't think so.
That's so pretty.
What did you say? Some of space feathers?
It reminds me of space feathers.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna take this, go down just a smidge. Go back. Because I like that curve that's happening in there too. It's pretty. Okay. Now I'm going to stop, except for this. Okay. That corner looks pretty good. That corner looks good. This corner looks good. What do you think about those two corners? If I take them away, then it's going to mess up the composition of everything else.
Oh, they're good.
So they don't bother you? Okay. I like it. I really like what's happening. I think this is probably that's the bottom and this is the top. Kind of like an explosion. They're very, very pretty.
A little bang.
Not the big bang, the little bang.
A little bang.
Bang, bang. Okay, that's cool. I will show you this one when it's dry. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We'll be right back. Okay, so this is a couple of days later now, and this one is totally dry. Really, really pretty things happening here. Beautiful boulder cells. That antique copper is just gorgeous in the sun. The pearl, magic, of course. I love the Paynes Grey. I love this corner with the little itty bitty gold cells popping up. That beautiful fan shape that we got right from the beginning. Really, really pretty. So this was the same color palette as the glowing pearl, just minus that light blue. This one was a dirty cup straight pour. Turned out really, really pretty. I love all these details in here. That center section is just so beautiful to me. So this one's really, really cool. Thank you guys so much for being here with us today. We appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and consider sharing the videos. Would really love it if you guys could help me reach my goal of 50,000 subscribers by my 50th birthday, which is in January. So thank you all so much for being here again. We appreciate you. Look at these cool saddle at this top corner. This is so pretty up here. I love that dark Paynes Grey background with the cells floating on top of it, and how the antique copper just kind of shifts color. It's kind of going back and forth so you can see the pearl glowing. There is no additional varnish or anything on here. This is just mix pour. Dries super, super sparkly and shiny, which is awesome. Very cool stuff. So thanks for being here, guys. We'll see you real soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye. Wow, he's gotten fast. You're so big now, Baxter. Hey, want this? Who's that? It's your elephant friend. You're getting kind of big for that bed, buddy.